Today we're on the range with the Arsenal 107R. Okay, this one's got a round count of 1100 and not a lot, especially for an AK, but hey, I'm poor, sorry. It didn't come like this. It comes in all black furniture, and I'll show you some of that here in a minute. When I got it off the shelf, I can't really tell. I believe it's the gas tube that's canted, or maybe not the gas tube, but the front sight, not the front sight, the gas block here. Or maybe the front sight's canted. One of them's canted. But anyways, not enough to affect function at all. I got it sighted in with the irons. It works just fine. So let's start with the muzzle device. For this one, I've tried a variety of brakes. It comes with a muzzle nut to protect the threads. This one is a JMAC Customs. I believe it's their 4C. I guess that stands for 4-chamber. Shout out to JMAC Customs. I actually went to school with Ashley and knew her pretty well. And this one works, I mean, it's awesome. It's a great flash hider too. You wouldn't think so. I also have the 2-chamber slim line of this. It's on my other AK. It doesn't work as well, but it looks a little bit better and it's lighter. This one is the 74 style brake. I believe I picked it up from Palmetto State Armory. Now with this one, you need a thread adapter because I think that this one comes with 14x1 threads. This device doesn't take 14x1. So you have to order an adapter and thread it on. It's kind of like a wheel adapter for a rim. You thread it on, and then once you have that threaded on, you thread your device on. And it works really well, keeping the muzzle flat, as you'll see in some of the shooting footage. Sometimes there's flash, sometimes there's not, depending on the ammo.
Good deal. Just keep going.
I just wouldn't want to be standing beside it. Okay, so handguards. I'll tell you what it came with and all that, and then I'll tell you what's on it. Came with these set of upper and lower handguards, and they just fit on there like this. Polymer. It's got the heat shield in there. I've used this one. The heat shield works pretty well. This one I've never used. I just took it off immediately. For the gas tube, I've tried this. This is a cheese grater type. I believe I got it from K-Var. I mean, it works well. I don't know why I took it off. There's a
that's all, folks.
theme in a lot of my firearms. Is everything's going good, so then might as well change it around. I just fiddle. I constantly fiddle, and I shouldn't. Set of these are Polish surplus wood. Nice to have those swells on the, so you can get a little extra grip. There's no heat guard or anything, so these heat up pretty fast. And then I also have a dong. You know, everybody loves the dong. Gotta have a couple different varieties of dongs. This one is Romanian. You know, it fits on there like this. The only reason I didn't like it getting in the way of magazine changes, and I just never put it back on there. The winner is the top to that Polish handguard set I was telling you about. It doesn't come with these holes in it. I drilled those because it gets really hot and it gives it some type of ventilation. I just hand drilled them myself. Sprayed it with some matte clear, and it's held up fine ever since. Does a pretty good job of eliminating the heat. The lower handguard is from Warsaw Wood. It has an M-lock slot on this side. And you're probably asking, okay, your firing hand is your right and then your support hand is your left. So why is your flashlight on that side? Well, sometimes I don't know my left from my right. When you're sleepy at nighttime and you're feeling a little hazy, you probably shouldn't order stuff. I thought, M-lock, right side, I'm a right-handed shooter, sounds good. So if I have to activate the light, I got to do this number with this ProTac Streamlight. But I did heat it up to the point where the lacquer protectant, whatever he uses, started bubbling right around here because it gets really hot in this area. And that was a day that we went through more than 300 but less than 350 rounds. Magazines. This one is a surplus that I got from, I don't know where I got it from actually. Surpluses, empty, empty. One with the bolt hold open, JMAC custom thing again. No real fitment issues. Here's one of the polymer ones, Mag 47. This one's pretty tough, built like a tank. And once again, empty. The Circle 10 magazine. This one, I don't know. It just says 7.62 by 39 with a 1 down here. It's got a diamond stamping back here. They said it was just a surplus military mag, so I don't know if it's Polish or what, but anyways, empty. It's great. It's functioning well. Now, with the magazine, I said this thing has had 1,100 rounds through it. There's been no malfunctions, except for one that I induced on purpose. I had stumbled across some really inexpensive magazines. I think they were from Croatia, and with these guns, side-to-side wobble is not really a big deal. They allow for a pretty loose tolerance as far as side-to-side, but it's front-to-back wobble that you want to worry about. And these Croatian mags, for some reason, they had some serious front-to-back wobble. Never malfunctioned when I was firing offhand or I didn't have any weight underneath the magazine. So I thought to myself, let me try something. I put it on the ground, and I put my weight on it, fired a shot, next shot, failure to feed. It changed the angle of the bullet coming up into the chamber, and I was just like, okay, so I pretty much trashed them. Okay, the optics mount is the SM13 or 13, whatever. The Arsenal one that they make for it. But I just thought, it's an Arsenal gun, I'll put the Arsenal rail on it, why not? Now they make all kind of better options. They make the ones that are like Legos that you can build to a certain height, RS regulate. You can build them to a certain height and certain eye relief and stuff like that. Then the optics that I've ran on this, here's your primary arms, Cyclops by 1. This is a Prism. Ran this on there. It was good. I just ended up liking a red dot better. Also, I tried this Spitfire by 3, but it's personal preference with optics, and I just liked running a red dot more. That's why I stuck with this SLX MD25. That's a primary arms as well, and it's done everything I've needed it to do. Trigger. This is not the stock trigger. It comes with, I don't know, something else. Anyways, I got this as a gift. It's an ALG. I'm not a trigger snob. I tend to, if there's a spectrum of military trigger here, competition, fast shooting trigger, almost borderline dangerous here, I'm somewhere over here. I like this area. This one increases how fast you can shoot this gun, as you'll see. All right, we're at about 30 meters here. I'll try to give y'all some John Wick. I'm not too good at it, shooting fast and whatnot, but I'm gonna do the whole just put the dot and shoot type of thing. See how bad it goes. All right, ready? It figures I'd missed the last couple shots. I don't know the poundage on the pull, but it's a lot less. It made me nervous at first, but it has helped with accuracy. Okay, we're out here at 135 meters. I'm gonna be shooting offhand, so probably gonna be a lot of misses. Yeah, I can barely even see the one on the left. There it is. Hey, I hit it. Pistol grip comes with this one. This one's fine. I just didn't like the color. I got the same exact thing. This was Polish. They're Fake-A-Lite pistol grip, and once again, it was part of the surplus kit that I got. Another upgrade that I did was recoil spring. I ended up buying the Wolf Extra Power 10% recoil spring. Does it help? I don't feel like it does. Maybe it makes the gun beat itself up 10% less. And then finally, the stock is the JMAC Customs, and I'm not familiar with all of their products, but it's the SS skeletonized stock something or other. I got the longest one I could. Mine is the older edition, and it doesn't have the rubber butt pad where the new ones do. Mine's just straight up metal. And it also folds. I chose to fold it this way because of the rail over here. And it locks up great. What I like about this gun, the biggest thing is it goes bang every single time I pull the trigger. The second like is it's pretty accurate. Okay, it's the farthest I can get with all the overgrowth. It's 150 meters. And way down there is the target. So if I hit, which I might not, you'll hear a ding. But at least I got this tree that I can kind of brace off of. So let's try it out. It's way easier when you're braced and you're not on offhand shooting. So, lesson learned, if you're far away, get you something to brace on. Watch me miss. So if the gong is here, at this distance I held the dot right about here because it's on an arc up. Now I haven't tried accuracy at long range with the new trigger, but with the old trigger I could squeeze out 4 MOA. It's the best I could do with some crappy ammo. I mean with the old trigger. So you might think 4 MOA, that's a lot, but it was like bottom shelf Tula, and it always hits my, they're not full man-sized targets, but like 2/3 man-sized targets. I don't have any problem hitting those with it. All right, we've got 3 more. We can go ahead and try to get 3 for 3. The dislikes, it heats up really quick because I mean, if you see the barrel, And you know how big 7.62 by 39 is, which I think it's actually 7.92 caliber. The barrel's rather thin for that bullet that's coming out. But the benefit of that is just like a pencil barreled AR, it cools down rather quickly. And the second thing is, I don't know about you guys, but when I shoot an AK, I just feel, every time I pick one up, that's how I feel. It's kind of like when I have the M4 with the stock all the way collapsed. I just feel cramped. If I could do one thing, it would probably be to extend this stock a couple more inches. So that's my overall view of the Arsenal 107R. And I hope you got something out of that video, and thanks for watching.